Hello and welcome back to Yorkshireland. I'm RickboBaggins and this is episode 23. Today we are going to bring another part of transport into Leeds. Let me click on the game. There we go. Right, so we are going to get a docks into Leeds because we have road cargo, we have rail cargo, but we've not got no sea cargo. Well, we kind of do, but it's all way over here, Leeds Gasworks, and it's not really getting into the mix of all this malarkey. Now, why we're doing that? Because we've got a mod, and this mod produces trash. So our town not only produces letters, which we're dealing with, but it produces trash as well, and that's this fuel and construction materials, i.e. the industries. So we're going to make use of that and we're going to turn it into steel. For us to do that, we need to take it all the way over to a factory via boat. We do have some boats, just shipping coal at the moment. But yeah, the Wakefield Waste Management Facility, that's going to convert our waste into steel. And then we're going to bring it all the way back. We are going to then drop it back off in Leeds. And as I mentioned, this is going to be a bit of a cargo, so this is where the place to be. We're going to get another ship, and that's going to take it all the way around here, all the way down here, all the way over to our Sheffield's goods factory. Now, it needs steel and it needs plastic. Now, plastic, if you notice, isn't on our map at the moment. And that is because it's not been invented yet. No, it's not been, it's not out yet. Well, it actually comes out, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it comes out in 1907, the commercial side of plastic. However, we're in Yorkshire, and we're in Yorkshireland, so we're not going to get it for a couple more years. So you'll see, as time progresses, a few more industries pop up, and we may have some industries disappear as well, as time goes on. And hopefully we'll have not only some plastic, but some gasworks as well, because we've not got no gasworks. We can, at the moment, only make fuel by turning coal into fuel. So yeah, we're getting to that time where we're getting to the boom, the steel industry, the steel boom, as it were. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. And why we got another stream and not a video, you ask? Well, that's because I was going to make a video. I'm actually making a voiceover for another video that's coming out shortly. Another game that I've been playing, and I think you guys may enjoy. Something called Oxygen Not Included. Yeah, well, there's been some DLCs, and I've not played them, and they're on sale, so we bought them, and we got playing. And my brother were playing it as well, so it was another reason for us to start playing. So we got a seed, and we started the seed together, and I recorded it. So yeah, it was something to do with other than this game, just to mix it up a bit. That, and he don't play Transport Fever, so yeah, we're making a ship, aren't we? We're making a docks, Leeds docks, and this is where we're going to make it. These commercial buildings, unfortunately, are going to go. You didn't need to go, mate. You did not need to go. That was fine. But apparently that massive building got replaced with this tiny little Miller's Hut. Yeah, Miller's Hut restaurant. Apparently they had more money and there was more of a demand. Anyway, I get distracted. My amplifier, my audio interface that my XLR mic goes into, it just stopped working midway through me recording a voiceover, so I couldn't even then do this recording because I had no way to speak to you guys. Well, I've got a webcam mic and I've got a headset mic, but you don't want to listen to it. My voice is bad enough as it is, never mind through one of those terrible interfaces. So yeah, we've got a new Yamaha ZG01. Yeah, it's pretty decent. I'm enjoying it. So day one of having it up. So yeah, we've didn't want to leave you a week without Transport Fever, without Yorkshireland. I still haven't even started building. Let's get this dockyard out. So yeah, we've got a brand spanking new audio interface. So I hope it sounds okay. Like I say, apart from having a quick conversation with my brother on Discord, I've not really... Oh, I have done a voiceover, actually, for the first episode of Oxygen Not Included, Spaced Out, with the Bionics DLC as well. Yeah, I need it to be in navigatable waters. I also want... Do I want the rail? Not sure if I do. We're gonna have it anyway, just in case. Just in case. Now, what we're gonna do with this, because it's not currently connected. Well, we're gonna use a path, you see. That path, if we do it a little bit further, I'm hoping it'll connect to this bridge. No, I didn't want it to go uphill. Can we not do that? Where it? There we go. Right, and then use shift and then the dot. No, comma brings it down, doesn't it? There we go. Although it's still... In fact, can we make it a bit straighter? Not like that, we can't. There we go. Much better. Right, if we do that, and then we do something like that. There we go. Oh, that was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Can we smooth it out? Is that gonna... No, that's not gonna do anything. We're gonna have to delete that bit of road. At least we're only deleting one bit of the road, which is nice. Now, we could, instead of doing that, so it doesn't look horrible, we could just go that way. And we have a little bit of a gap there. That makes sense, because we're kind of like opposite this bit. Yeah. I think that's what we're going to do instead. But we want to make it straight. No, that's not what we wanted. It don't look too bad, actually. But no. Let's try this again. Try this again. There you go. Much better. Much better. Apparently, though, there's too much curvature, because it's curving round again. Although, if we hold... Is it shift? Well, what does this... Oh, no. That's going up and down. Is it control? No, that does that one. There is a button to cancel... Ah, there we go. You know what? That'll do. I don't even think that's a road or a path. It's something. Did we make two here? I feel like we've made two. I don't know how we've done that. But yeah, let's get rid of one. We don't need to SLI our cargo ports. Yeah, that looks all right, but you know what'll make it look a little bit better if we smooth things out a bit. So yeah, let's smooth that out. And then do a bit of painting. A lick of painting goes a long way. Is it that? No, not that one. There we go. Holding shift down as well. And then you know what I am going to do is I'm going to delete... Oop, no, whoa. I wanted to rub this bit out. There we go. And then you know what? We'll have a bit of grass there. Do we want grass on this bit? Yeah, why not? Let's put it off to about there. I think that doesn't look too bad. Right, so we've got Leeds Dock. I want to call it Leeds Docks. Leeds Docks. Yeah, dock. Oop, Control Z, and escape. There we go. S, that's what we wanted. Right, so we've got a place to pick up our trash, because this will reach all of these. We've got a already transport going from here to here, and also we've got trash getting picked up from here as well. So we should be all right by just getting a ship to pick up the trash and bring it all the way over to Wakefield's waste facility. I just did that entire sentence while holding my drink next to me. So let's take a drink and put that down. So yeah, we need a ship, a dock yard here, cargo dock, quarry side cargo docks. That's what we're using. It's a mod. So then we have these little fancy cranes on, you see, and we've got rail on it as well. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna make use of it here. We're gonna make use of it. So if we show it's in navigatable waters and put something like that, then what we want to do is we want to use our rail building, go over to this one over here, make it, I don't know, 80? No, not 80. That's a bit too big. You know what? It's going to be really slow picking things up and dropping things off, but I'm not here for making money. I'm here to make it look nice and functional. And yeah, so we're going to do a 20 length cargo station. That's right. That's what we're going to do. We do want it to slow down, and then we're just going to do that on the end. So we're going to be able to drop off. Now the question is, is this connected to that? I don't think it is. We need to configure it. Well, first of all, let's put street connections on. That might be helpful. So now we press that, it is connected. Look, the road here connects to this road. Well, this path. I don't know what you want to call it, but it's moving. That's a good thing. That's what we want. Right, now we're gonna do the same over here. Yeah, don't worry. We're gonna do some painting. We're gonna do some decorating. Maybe not in this episode, but eventually, at some point, this is all gonna look much nicer. But we're just for now. We're gonna be lazy. We're gonna be lazy. And we're gonna bump that up to maybe 160. Yeah, that looks about right. Now we've got a mod called Build It Anyway. We want street connections on. Let's bump that up, double the capacity. Now what I do want, as you can see, it's all highlighted, which makes it even harder for us to try and make this fit in here. I could even put it in here, but I've tried this before, and yes, it makes it look weird with going through the terrain. You can't level it either. So this is already pretty level, so we're going to build it about there. When we can get it straight. And then just right click, build anyway. And I think that don't look too bad. Right, so now let's get some track. No, we're not going a massive mile. Again, this isn't here to make money. Oh, that's it's got to be awkward, hasn't it? You know what? Let's just do that. Build anyway. Right, there we go. So what I was saying, yeah, so it's not a big track, so we're not going to build a loop. It's just going to go backwards. You know what? It's not far. I think it'll be fine. Yeah, let's build that there. So we have a way to get, well, we need to build a train depot, don't we? We could be lazy and just build one like here or something. Yeah, maybe we do that. Just on end. We've been very lazy. But what we'll do is when we come to decorate on our decorating episodes, we could try and integrate it into the build. I could just put it on the end of here, couldn't I? And that's gonna look pretty crap in it with water. It's gonna build anyway, and then what we're gonna do, we're gonna delete this road, and then we're gonna rebuild the road. You know, I'll delete that bit of road as well. So like that, and nice bendy road. Oh, no. And that's much better, and we'll just do a bit of smoothing when we get the right one. There we go. You know what, smooth this track out as well. Not too much though, because, well, yeah, we don't want water coming in. And we could just do a little bit of painting just to make it look not shit. Not the right paint tab. Ballast, that's what we want. And then where's the grass that we want? Not that grass. There's a few different grasses. Is that the grass? That's not the grass. That's not the grass either. There's a better grass. This is cut grass. I didn't want cut grass. Green grass. Well, don't know what other colours you can get of grass. I guess yellow grass, like a dying grass. Right, we've kind of gone a bit too much there, so we need to go back to his ballast, hit back over the rail, and we should be all right. Yeah, I think we've still gone a bit too much there, but it'll do. It'll do. We need to move on to actually getting things moving. So we've got we need the we need the train to move this first, so that then when the ship comes, it brings the demand. Yes, that's right. Yes, we're gonna make this ship. We're gonna start again. And sorry about that, I just knocked my mic. Right, so we need to buy a train. I don't need to. Let's go for a cheap train. I wanted to use these really, but I can't find a. Yeah, we're not going to make use of the harbour docks with the railing. So these are the narrow, the 600mm trains, which we are going to make use of. We are. Just not in this episode, because we wanted to make use of the docks or the shipyards with rail built into them, because I thought they looked pretty cool. So, cheapest train. Yeah, it don't need to be fast. It does need to be quite powerful though, doesn't it? It doesn't need to be big either. It's going to do lots of trips. And it's only going to do 31 miles an hour. That's another point. So yeah, let's 54,000. You know what? We're going to go with this. We are going to go with this because that should be enough. And then what we want is, because it's going to be taking trash to the factory and taking steel back, I need to use, if we go to type, I'm going to have to use these things. But for 1 miles per hour more and a little bit more carrying of certain products, not all products, I think we can take more trash than we can of steel. Maybe other way around. I don't know. We'll find out as well. We're picking them up. How many can we put on before this becomes par? We can put 2, 4, 6. We can 6 between 30 and 42. There you go. £1.5 million. That is a cheap train. I know it's not cheap, 1.5 million, but it is for trains. Train name. What can we call this? Trash steel train. I don't know. That it's a name, and we are going to make a new route. I don't know what the other line is, but we're gonna figure that out and rename that as well. So we're going to be picking up the trash, and we are going to be dropping it off at the Doncaster Cargo. No, that's not the name. That is going to be Doncaster Steel Works. Steel Works. Is it Steel Works? I'm not sure. But yeah, we want a full load. You know what? We're not too fussed about having a full load on way back, are we? Because let's leave that, and we're gonna put that as every 10 minutes you can move, just so then I don't know. We'll see how that goes. We're not, like I say, it's not here to make money. We could detail this and make this look pretty. It'll be after quite big, and maybe having a few houses around here, because it gets that big that, you know, people, other industries come and move in, we get a few shops, and then people are like, well, I don't want to move, I want to build a house here, so then I don't have to commute as far to get to work. You know, I've got my work here, I've got a Chinese, and, you know, when we do need to go to time, we can make a little village. That's it, idea for the future. So yeah, we've got steel and, well, so we've got trash available to get to the steel factory and steel coming back. The steel coming back isn't much of an issue, but we needed this steel, this trash, to be able to get to the factory to make a demand. So when I build and set up a ship route from Leeds, I can actually take some on the way. That's the idea, because what we're going to do is make this way for a full load. Now, the question is, I wanted to build, because this is a train depot, I thought, you know what, we'll make the ship depot next to it, because that makes sense, right? I don't know, maybe. But the big ships aren't going to get underneath that bridge. We're going to have to either do small ships, or we're going to have to redo these bridges. Or I could build it over here, maybe. Yeah, in fact, that actually looks quite decent there. Apart from it's out of navigatable waters. Alright, there we go. Is it? What button is it? Oh, it's C. It's C. That's C for Charlie. Not the C. The letter C. So if you hold C down, you can move it manually without having that lock come in. What I wanted to do is move it up and down, but it doesn't seem to be wanting me to do that. So we're just going to place it there and see what that looks like. Doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. Let's flatten some area out. Oh, what's going on here? Wow, wow, wow. Did not want to do that. Did not want to do that. That's, we need to, change this down a bit. There we go. That does look pretty gash. Can we maybe put something there in front of it? Anyway, we need to get thing. We can come back to that. Let's get the thing up and running first, because it's the boats. They take the sweet ass time. Right, we want speed. We want top speed. That's the top speed, but that's huge, and it's not going to get under his bridge. So we either rip his bridge down, and then we can build them. There's always that option of just forgetting that it tears through the bridge and glitches through. But no, we can't do that. We're here for realism. We want things to look nice. And things glitching through bridges doesn't look nice, does it? No, it does not. That's not... Right, this... That's too... this might be small enough. But look at the capacity. 7, 8, 7, 8. That's only 14, that's 16. Although, one minute, because we've built it over here, haven't we? We're not actually going under these bridges. We are when we go to the factory to take the steel, but... Oh, I might have to redo this bridge, though. Bridges. I liked that bridge as well. Especially... Took some doing that to make sure it were fitting and not touching the... Oh look, we've got a train going past. I think it's a nice bridge. And I've really spent a lot of time doing that. Didn't think about making these big, massive boats, did we? That's terrible. Anyways, that can come down and redone. Yeah, you know what? Well, first of all, we're gonna go with the... We're going to go with smaller ones. And then we can always change them if demands needs. Because at the moment we need to get it up and running, don't we? So there's not going to be loads. We're going to go with this one, the Riggy. Make a new line. And you know what? We keep forgetting to rename these lines. So it's a ship, isn't it? So I'll get his naming convention. And it is Leeds Trash Steel. Streel. Whatever that is. Where is this? It's in Wakey. You know, we'll just leave it at that for now. Steel. Although I feel like I do want to put Wakey. No, not change it all. Can we? No. Wow. Leeds Trash Steel Wakey. We might change these when on the next episode when we come back and we've not been drinking whiskey. Anyway, we are needing to actually put some stations in this. So let's pick up the trash at Leeds Docks. Take it all the way over to Wakey. It's converting steel. Yeah. And then we've got his little train. Yeah, look at this. Oh, his train going this way? Yeah, and then it goes backwards. That's an old school train, isn't it? But we don't need much, and it's not going to cost us much. And we're not going to make much money on this train, to be honest. It's shipping from here to here. So it's actually, you get paid for as the bird flies. And I'm going all the way around here, which is much further than just going there. I should probably use a road and maybe a few little trucks, but that don't look as good. So yeah, we're going with this. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Right, so we are going back to our line management, and we want to wait forever, and you want to wait for a full load. We've already set off, haven't we? Because I got distracted. Oh no, we're just going in. So yeah, these boats fit underneath, so that's pretty decent. So we're all right with these. And we're picking up some trash. Excellent. Oh, look at that. That looks pretty nice. And yeah, the house is gone, and now we've got a tree instead. Maybe it's... Can we... feel like we can put some up there to make that look a little bit nicer. What it is, I'm not 100% sure. This is where I'll probably pause the video and take a look. Pause the recording, but I can't really do that. So I'm going to quickly look through my huge amount of mods. And you know what, it might be easy going through the lists like this. I don't even know what I want, otherwise I'd search for it. I want something like a... I don't think this... Oh, no, that's not big enough. Although... could work. Although we don't want it... Right, so that's width. Length. Want the width, the length. Oh, there we go. And then if we bring that down, look at that. It's like it's in a little pot. Oh, let's make it a little bit bigger. No, what's the tree? That was a naturally made tree, and I got rid of it. Well, we want to show you the idea that we had without deleting the tree. Put another, we can make a tree, don't you worry. But what tree it was? So, there we go. One of these trees, wasn't it? We'll make it a bit smaller. No, we can't. It's not quite middle though, is it? I wanted to have it in middle. You know what? That'll do. That'll do. And you know what? We get a bench. No benches. Oh, there we go. Bench. Where's the tree go? What even happened there? But why did my tree go? I don't understand. Oh, that's terrible. Let's go back to that one. Right, back to his bench. Can we use one of these? No. Okay. It don't like this. Alright, well maybe we'll go with this one instead. Well, these benches are a bit big out there, so let's maybe delete these benches. Oh, you're kidding me! I can't select the benches. Well, this is not going down well. It's no. Okay, we need to get rid of tree. Trees like covering it, you see, apparently. What I think we'll do is we'll put the benches in first. Oh, I could maybe even put him in first. Then we know where to put the bench. Ah. Right. And yeah, that's why, because we've upped the scale. We didn't want to do that. Right, there we go. And you know what? We're gonna move him. There we go, finally. Although we've not put it in the middle, have we? Let's try that again. There we are. Right, so that one tree, a trash, and 2 benches and a guy. And I think it looks alright. Imagine we did that throughout the entire thing. We're going to see though, we're going to wait and see what was getting built first. Look, this road has decided to come in. Yeah, you can't build on roads, mate. I'm really sorry, but your house must go. Yeah, you're infringing as well. A wheelchair needs to get past there. And you're kind of blocking, so you must go too. We're going to leave you for now. We'll come back and maybe do a bit more detailing on this shorefront, as it were. Maybe add some custom buildings. Yeah, I think that's what we could do for the next detailing. Actually, like, work on this area here, so then when we do see things, it actually looks nice. I don't know. Get your comments in. Let me know what you think. Right, so you're picking up trash. I'm not getting enough trash coming in though, am I? You've got trash coming, and then you're coming over here, so that's fine. Right, so what we also need to do is we want to set up another route to take the steel, so then when we take the trash, what we're doing on play, let's get it on fast forward. On the old 4 times speed. But yeah, we want to come over here and drop the steel off. Now again, I think we're going to do the thing with the rail. So we can do something similar to what we did over at the waste facility. Although, we can also be cheeky as well, and just for now, I think if we did that, it actually connects, so we can actually get away with it for this episode. But again, we will detail, we will make sure that there's some sort of transportation going from there to there, because that is far too far. But what we're going to do over here, not quite sure yet. What I do know is this bridge here. Yeah, I've not built this. This is what came with the game. It's only getting to the forest. We're not using the forest at the moment, so you know what? Let's just get rid of it, because it's going to stop our ship from getting there. So yeah, that's gone. we'll build a bigger and better bridge, should we need to, in the near future. Right, trash is on the move. We've got trash coming here. It's going to get moved over to there. From there, it's going to get moved over to there. More money. All this is just making money for us. So that's great. That's what we want. So even if these lines don't make money in, as a whole, individually, they will as a whole. That's where I'm going. Right, so the problem we've got here is this ship sat here waiting, isn't it, until it's full. So if I get another ship, it's got to sit there and wait in water and cost me lots of money. Hopefully it won't be that often. Well, you know what? We're doing it anyway because we need things to move. Right, another ship. We're going to go with the same one. Because look at how much that costs, and then look how much that costs. It's also a lot cheaper as well. So that's another benefit of the small ships that they get through these bridges. So we're going to pick up the steel, and then we are going to take it all the way over to the goods factory. Getting prepared for when a plastic factory eventually comes to Yorkshire. And we then get that connected into our infrastructure and get the plastic brought over to here. So yeah, the goods factory will still take the steel, even though it can't really do all with it until we get plastic. It'll still happily take it, and it'll still happily throw money at us. So we're going to do that. That's exactly what we're going to do. And then we're just one step closer to goods, because that's the next thing that Leeds wants. Well, it did want it. It did want it earlier, but as the town fluctuates, obviously, the demand has no longer. It's been decreased. Next episode, we're going to start looking at maybe making sure that it doesn't fall back down to 4. Because, we've got no tools coming in. We have got tools coming in, it's just not quick enough or enough supply to do that. I also said we were going to redo this bridge as well, didn't I? Because this needs to be a double bridge. So this bridge anyway needs to be redone. So while we're at it, we might as well do them bridges as well. And then we can get some bigger ships. But until then we've got a traffic jam apparently. What's this line doing? That line is going all the way over to take the steel to the goods. So that's what it is. So Leeds, steel to goods. And then it's going to bring goods back. That's what this boat's going to do. And then we're going to get a few of them. But until, first of all, we'll want a few of these first. And even then, we've not even got enough to fill this one up as of yet. We've still got 9 to go. So yeah, we have got a bit of waiting around to do until this finishes. This finishes filling up. What can we have a look at in the meantime? First of all, I wanted to have a quick look at this, making sure this is actually... Well, yeah, it is. It's picking up the steel. I mean, the trash to bring over here. And then we'll be able to... Is this rain going to wait forever? It should be. It's not. We're going to change that. And we're going to rename it as well. Because this is a rail. And it is... Yeah, we'll just call it the trash steel. Trash steel train. On the part, Yeah, that'll do. Right, we are going to have to give that a little bit of time to fill up. In fact, this is this is a ship. Let's watch along. We are on ×4 speed, but we are on a boat, so it shouldn't be too much of a sickly ride. Look at the town at the sides. That looks pretty cool, and the track as well. That's a much better view. I am going to be right back because I need to quickly nip and get a drink and nip to the loo. So as you can see, the little ship docks rail works. You do need to add a little cargo depot, so you do need 2 mods. So the mods that I've been using for this is, well, I don't know the actual mods, but this is the Queriside dock, and then what I'm also using to get it to stop here with the rail is this, because this is just a bit of rail to bypass. Now what we can do is when we do a bit of decoration, we can maybe even get another one out, extend this somehow, either decorative or functional. That'd be nice if we can do it functionally. But yeah, then maybe get some extra buildings around this way, and as I mentioned, do some other buildings over here, a few more different facilities. Maybe get a little bus service coming in from Wakefield. Maybe a little tram. I don't know. Who knows? The imagination is basically our wall. There's so much we can do. So yeah, we need to give it a bit of time, and normally this is where I pause the recording, go off and do something else in real life, and come back and do the last little bit and do a bit of an outro. Unfortunately, can't do that on a stream. So let's have a look at what we can tell you so far. We have got lots of trash waiting here. In fact, that's what we can do. No, not press configure. Press on this. Manage the vehicles, and we can double them up. So we can actually get another ship, because I'm hoping by the time we pick this 70 up, there's 100 there. That'll leave us 30 left. And where's the other ship? Let's keep that one there. And then where's this one? There's so many ships, I don't know which one's which. So let's do a bit of first person. Wow! Well, that was wow. That's the wrong time to join there. Yeah, the game needs to fix that. I just had a heart attack. We've just had a boat collision. We've literally just phased through. Look at that though. I do love the trains and the boats going past each other on a bridge. I do like that. Although we're at 4 times the speed, so it's probably not going to look as good. Oh look, there's just trains everywhere. It's getting busy now. Oh, and another one. Let's watch this train come back. This boat come back. It's gonna crash into it again, isn't it? We need to sort these lanes out. That's one thing that we can do. Oh, big auto save. So what we're doing, we are gonna go like this. That's why. We need waypoints, don't we? Well, that's not a waypoint. Waypoints, big thing that says waypoints. Right. Let's do one, I don't know, there. And then do one like that. No, I didn't want one there. Right, they don't look that great. Maybe we could have done it underneath the bridge. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Wait. Right, but waypoints. In fact, let's bring out our navigable waters. So yeah, we want that one there. And that one there. I was going to do that one, but it doesn't actually fit. So yeah, we'll go with that. And then what we'll do is, if we bring that up, it's this one here that's crossing. So if we manage this line, and then from Leeds back to Barnsley, we actually want to go. Oh, they're going right where now? I say that it's this bit here. Are they going right? No, they're crossing there as well. Why are they crossing there? Yeah, is it because they're both going this way? Right, let's do some more waypoints. Right, so we're going this way. So yeah, right. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Right, so then if we manage this line on the way back, you want to hit that one. And then on the way there, you want to hit that one. But then it crosses again. Why is it crossing? Why are you doing that? Alright. Is it because we need to make it go that way as well? So from Leeds, before it gets to that other one, it needs to go to that one. And then after that, it goes to that one. Well, then it crosses. What? Why? I don't understand. Right, I'm giving up. I'm giving up. That's crazy. That I don't know why it's doing that. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, I've run out of time, and we going to leave that problem for another day. What we are going to do though is we're going to quickly have a look at how this ship's doing. How much money is it making us? It made us loads of money then. So in fact, we've got 2 ships on the go now, haven't we? Let's go back to. There's the finances. Look at the money we're making. £680,000, and it's costing us 34,000. 34, 46. So 50, 60, 100, say 150,000. Yeah, we're making 500. We're making £500,000. That is very nice profits. Very nice indeed. This is costing us, as long as it's costing us less than £500,000, yeah, £34,000, that's fine. When we starts getting steel, that'll start taking money, so that'll be fine. And this hasn't even started bringing steel back yet. In fact, We've got steel there. How much steel are you taking? One minute. Why aren't you taking steel? Manage vehicle. Let's just... Yeah, you can take steel. Why aren't you picking up steel, mate? Let's have a look. Load if available. If you can drop off the trash, you can certainly pick up that steel. Why is it not doing that? Is it because there's no demand for the steel to take? No, because it's sat waiting for it. Maybe we just wait for this one. In fact, I don't want to wait. Let's just go. Right, let's do a bit of first person. So I should have muted the mic. I needed to move my adjust my microphone. Don't know what. It's getting a bit warm. Turn this fan on. Alright, are you picking up steel? Yeah, we're picking up steel. Right, it's first steel delivery. I do want to watch this coming in first person. I'm even going to slow it down as well. Oh, it's well slow when it gets round this bit. But we've got ships are not quick, are they? So right, so we now have steel waiting to be shipped when it arrives. And that's the one there, full of trash. Let's just quickly have a look at our Leeds dock, just to see what the housing situation's looking like. Oh, look at this. See, this is why we didn't build anymore. Although, I think it's got rid of his tree. It has got rid of his tree. It's now just a bit of trash with two benches at the side of it. Can we put his tree back? How does that look? It looks like it's going into that building. Yeah, this is the reason why we did the tree, didn't it? Let's pick a smaller tree. Can we go for even smaller tree? What about... No, not. That'll do. Look at that. Not quite the same, but... Yeah, we might get rid of that completely and redo it. Can we smooth this out a little bit though? And I've just got rid of the tree. Well, it didn't want to be there anyway, and yeah, look at this. I think it looks alright, you know. I do want to put that tree back there. He looks like he's not even... Oh, a proper... Oh, I've messed this up, haven't I? You know what? This is going delete. Well, we'll do something a little bit more creative, a little bit more decorative in the next decorating episode. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification. And as always, guys, thanks for watching and happy gaming. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that jazz.